Hello, everybody! Mayo Doctor with Yoga Doctor, and today we're
hey guys,
doing something.
He remembered to
different.
say. He remembered to say the thing. The turtle with the gun.
So,
remember how you forgot last time? Well, I mean, actually,
that was a free rider's part.
Time. Was it in? Oh yeah, it was. I thought it was in this part.
No, this was a total. This was way worse.
The silent part. I don't even remember if we talked about anything like important.
I mean, we talked about what we were planning on our future LPs being, but.
Well, I know this video is gonna. Hey, you saved yourself a censor.
That is true.
So,
I mean, thankfully I noticed early, because if I hadn't, that part would have gone on for like well over 2 hours.
Oh, I know. I'm so glad that you actually said you wanted to stop.
Because I had a really bad feeling, and thankfully it was justified.
Yep, I'm gonna upload a video, so I'm sorry if my voice sounds like crap soon.
I'm just gonna buy a bunch of high potions. That's all of them.
I'm uploading Sonic Adventure.
Camping set, I'm never gonna use that. Tech chains, I'm never gonna use. I'm assuming if it's only in stock that it's something I don't use. But why did he get rid of his?
I don't know.
Oh, whatever.
I don't know. You know what the real answer is? Dune Buggy, June Buggy. On the Saturday night, we entered the Matrix. But the Matrix entered you. So what do? You do the Scrooge. You have no idea what I'm saying, do you?
Not really, no. Whee!
I don't either.
Gliding is so much fun. So, just so y'all know, I'm probably going to spend like 90% of the game from now on just to gliding.
No, please don't. You're so slow.
I mean, I'm planning on getting Super Glide before too long. It's just going to be this and the next part and part after that, if that makes any sense.
That makes 0 sense.
Basically, it'll be until part 13, if things go as planned. And yes, that means the part 12 is going to be a giant.
I just need you to know, Mission Street, I called it Mission Sleep on accident. Because I'm uploading this part right now.
Keep it. Keep it Mission Sleep.
Okay.
You can put it in parentheses or something.
Oh, like in parentheses, the sleep?
Yeah, something like that.
Great. Sure. There you go. Oh god! Oh god! I pressed F11 and my thing went full screen. Whew, okay, so it's gonna take an hour and 34 minutes. I'm sorry if my quality goes down the shitter.
Yeah, it did.
Times.
I can already hear it.
I'm sorry, guys. This is important. I need to upload stuff. I keep forgetting.
It's true. I've been trying to remind him for like a week now, and he's uploaded 2 videos, including this one.
I'll tell you why. Okay? Why it what's it called? Why it what's the right word I'm looking for? Why I keep forgetting? Because you'll remind me, right? But the thing is, I'll sleep many hours later.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem. I'm not nearly as much of a night owl as he is.
Well, I don't like being as much as a night owl as I currently am. I like it kind of, but there's an extent where it's like, okay, I'm staying up too late, you know?
I mean, sometimes I'll stay up that late. I mean, it's not like I think it's super damaging to me. It's just, I mean, if I can, I'd rather be asleep by 11 instead of by 2 in the morning.
I sleep at like 4.
And for me, that'd be 5. That's the worst part. I would have to stay up all night.
We were supposed to start an hour earlier, but like, I was awake for too long, and I fell asleep way too late. So I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna sleep. Or, I mean, I'm just gonna wait like an hour for me to wake up, and I'll tell you.
That's basically what I was expecting.
I just needed to get myself to wake up, so. I'm playing Kingdom Hearts 2 mostly because I'm testing something right now.
It's your controller, right?
With my controller.
Yeah.
As some of you guys know, my controller occasionally I would walk forward if I think I might have brought this up.
Can't wait for that rechain of memory.
But yeah, no, I mentioned how my controller can be very messed up. It's basically dying because if I press forward on my left control stick, sometimes I will walk, and sometimes this is only on the PS4. Sometimes it'll completely make me stop. I think the PS4 just has like a weaker dead zone than computer does.
Maybe. It'd be kind of weird if the PS4 couldn't handle its own controller, but I guess it could happen.
It's just a weaker dead zone. Like they just made the dead zone way weaker. But anyways, so that happened. But I dropped my controller really hard the other day, got very scared that it broke even more, but as a matter of fact, it seems to be much better. As a matter of fact, the camera hasn't automatically started turning by itself. Remember how I told you that would happen?
I feel like I do remember that.
So basically, sometimes when I would press forward also on my controller, for some reason or another, my left control stick, or my right, it would move my camera as if I'm moving my right control stick, and all I would have to do is tap my right control stick, and it would like fix immediately. But it was like a weird problem that was more of an annoyance than anything. So what happened is or what's happening now is that's not happening. It's basically functioning like a normal controller at this current moment.
What is this one supposed to be again? Is this the one you're supposed to juggle?
Juggle.
Then whatever, who cares? You don't even get the tech points off it.
Oh my god, this game is so much easier when you're not playing, what's it called? When you're not doing a level 1 run, just saying.
Well, no kidding! That's self-inflicted punishment! Must. Thank you, Donald.
Note to everyone, don't... Ooh, dude, he came in clutch there. Note to everyone, don't do a Kingdom Hearts 2 level 1 run. Actually, probably don't do a Kingdom Hearts 1 level 1 run. That's probably hard.
Don't do any Kingdom Hearts level 1 runs.
Yeah, just... Well, actually, no, you can do Birth by Sleep because you get the abilities just by crafting them, so that one's so much easier. That one's gonna be...
But, one game out of, what, like 10?
Pretty much. I'm just testing.
I'm so glad we have Kira now. Because that's something that we got in the last part if you didn't watch it, and I don't really blame you if you didn't.
We'll honestly, get Kira soon.
True, we should get in the next part.
Yep.
The next giant video.
Don't you just love giant videos?
No, I was gonna bring this up to you. Like, I actually am gonna try to make my videos a bit shorter because I feel like it's starting to get kind of ridiculous.
You're just saying that because of your 2-hour video.
Yes, yes, I am.
Because it took you forever to upload or whatever, right?
Yes. Because I had to render 2 giant videos. I had the Unleashed Day stages, and I had the Wind Waker video. And the worst, there's another Unleashed video, and it's probably going to be just as long as the other one. Or it's at least going to be comparable to it.
If I was doing the level 1 run, I would have already failed.
Donald, thank you.
Sorry if I keep having to clear my throat. I have intense mucus buildup right now for seemingly no reason. It's a very common thing. I don't know why.
What is...
Man, I can't wait to do this.
Okay, you two, if you want to wake up, especially you, Donald. I can't believe I actually want Donald, but I want Donald.
Donald doesn't help.
I mean, he's healed me twice now. Just in this fight against Cloud.
Like, that's just crazy on its own.
And he's already dead.
Is this the final match for this cup?
No, this is only 4. And the funny thing is, the actual final match is super easy. It's just...
Oh, isn't it Yuffie and Leon?
No, I think it's Hercules. I mean, it's called the Hercules Cup, so...
Oh, yeah, then it's Hercules, yeah.
So, for all intents and purposes, this is the final match.
Pretty much, yeah. I remember when I had doing this. This is where I had issues.
I'm wasting all my magic. He healed me again! Donald, I don't know what this is, but by all means, feel free to continue.
I'm proud of him.
Okay,
You know what I'm not
so
proud of, though? This reaction command still doesn't work.
Finally,
I don't like it.
Finally got through Cloud. Got the metal chocobo keyblade that I'm never going to use. Just like
I used to love this stack keyblade, for the record. Like, whenever I got it, I was always, like, super excited. I don't know why. Not even that good. It's actually pretty bad. If I'm not mistaken.
which one?
The metal chocobo. It has long reach. I guess that's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, but there's a lot of keyblades of long reach, including this one, I think.
No, that is short reach.
Oh, well, what do I know?
The small keyblade. The metal chocobo is like 3 times the size of that.
Well, I mean, then it's a perfect representation of what it's supposed to be.
It's crazy. You know what else is crazy? Me. I'm crazy.
Well, you did do a KH2 level 1 run. Kind of brought it on yourself.
Yeah, it took a very long time. And like 2,000 deaths.
Beautiful.
No, it's not beautiful.
It's super beautiful.
I'm not exactly proud of it, but now I like know this game really well. So take that as you will. Like I know how all the data.org battles work now, so whenever I do get around to LP in this game, I don't think it'll be feasibly possible for me to do bad. Or to lose. To die, rather.
I should be on to the match with Hercules next. And I can't rely on Donald to save me. That's like the one hard thing about this, is that Donald and Goofy sit out.
Well, this is like a disgustingly easy fight. So
yeah, it's like
there's nothing
the best part is that Sora's like a total show off. Let's go, one-on-one! Woo! Okay, skip. Thankfully, this fight is super easy, and it's super easy because Hercules is a total show-off.
I have minor PTSD
He just stands around and flexes all the time.
Yep.
And that's why this is easier than Cloud. Even though it probably should be
Did I
harder.
ever tell you I have minor PTSD from from Xemnas?
No, you haven't mentioned that.
I do.
I mean, I'm kind of surprised you don't have it from the entire game.
Land of Dragons, I do. Xemnas, I do. Every data.org battle that isn't like Axel or Luxord, I do. Moral of the story, guys, don't do level 1 runs in Kingdom Hearts. They balance the game to be, like, to work around it, but it doesn't stop the fact that it's, like, stupidly difficult.
I'm gonna need another elixir soon.
It's
Oh,
like
he
a
died
Dark
yourself a block.
Souls level 1 run. Speaking of which, Dark Souls Remastered was mentioned, like, a few days before this.
If
part
we're
was
gonna
uploaded.
mention this anywhere,
So-
shouldn't it be in the Demon Souls LP, not in Kingdom Hearts?
True, but I mentioned how this is kind of like Dark Souls doing a level 1 run in Dark Souls, and that just got me thinking about how they announced that.
Yeah. Hercules, thank you for being such a show-off. You make this so much easier.
Hercules, thank you for like actually being one of the easiest bosses in like the entire series. Give up already? Is that what it says? I don't remember.
Something like that. That's one of the things he says.
I honestly hate this fight just because it's kind of just a waste of time in a way, because you have to wait
yeah.
for him all the time. Also, he spins a lot and gets dizzy. What kind of demigod is he? Come on.
A really, really cocky one. And no, I do not give up yet. He said it!
Hey, give up yet? His punch does hurt a lot, like, granted, but...
There we go. Oh, I got a max AP up too.
It's just so easy.
I don't know if that was from a level up or if it was just finishing the cup.
And doesn't he say he went easy on you or something?
I kind of feel like he does. Or wait, no, that's earlier in the game. Like that.
Yeah, that's a Cerberus. That we mentioned it. How he's like, I weakened him down. And we already went over. That's bullshit.
Yeah, he says the exact opposite. No, I didn't even hold back.
Oh wow.
Now I finally know what you mean about strength of heart. Mine comes from.
Oh, so
Now
there
we
is
get
voice
the
cutscenes here. I
amazing
thought
thing.
this was going to be a no voice cutscenes part. To the point where I almost recorded this part without audio. Well, that would have been a mistake.
Hercules stands a chance.
No.
With these guys beside me,
It's just Hercules. Do we really need to hear him? If we're not hearing the beautiful voice of Goofy and Donald, does it matter? Isn't that
Phil
right?
doesn't
That
even
looks
look like he's alive. He looks like a doll.
Oh, he did actually. That's good. That's a good point.
And keyhole transition. Oh, Olympia. Nice. And Yellow Trinity. So we got a lot of stuff from that.
You locked the keyhole here, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah, or no, you're going to lock the keyhole here.
there's Mel Chocobo, which I'm not using because that gets rid of 2 MP points. And Olympia's... it still gets rid of an MP. But it adds 2 strength. I would call that situational, but for now I'm going to say no.
Which move? Who? What?
The Olympia.
What does it do?
It gets rid of an MP, but it gives you 2 strength.
Capable of de-inflicting. Oh, okay. So yeah, that might be actually super good if you don't mind the MP loss.
I'll go with it for now. What about Donald? Did Donald get anything new? No, he did not.
Wait a minute. Didn't the fairy harp that you were using? Isn't that what's it called? Doesn't it always deal a critical blow?
Which one was it? It
On
was
the
Fairy
final?
Harp?
Was it fairy harp?
Sometimes.
Oh, okay. Was it Wishing Star that always did the finishing blow? I think it's one of them always gives the
Always finishes
Yeah.
the combo.
yeah. That one's really good, despite the strength looking really lackluster. Just because it always does a critical blow, because it's guaranteed. That one's really good.
Well, gonna
But,
use
you don't
Yellow
have-
Trinity, one of the 4 Yellow Trinities in the game. There's so few of these.
Woo!
It's like there's one here,
You
there's
have to
one
get
in
them all.
Neverland,
Aren't there
there's
only-
one in Agrabah, and I can't remember the last one.
There's one here, one in Neverland, one in Agrabah. And the last one is in Merlin's house. I believe.
I was gonna say it's probably Traverse Town. Oh yeah, you're right. It's right behind his house.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, I don't even think you actually need that one. You can just platform up there without it.
I think so.
But oh well, I have the Trinity, so I might as well do it legit. There we go. We finally sealed the keyholes at Olympus Coliseum.
I'm trying to remember what this terrible ability that I need to get rid of is. I think it's Vicinity Break. I don't know. You know what? You know what I do know though? The Kingdom Hearts 1 is a very difficult game. Actually, I don't know. Do you think it's a very difficult game?
I mean, so far it hasn't been that bad. I wouldn't say it's necessarily hard. It just, I mean, it has hard bosses.
I mean, I guess. Like, what hard bosses have we fought so far?
I mean, there's been a few that we've mentioned being hard, but they were super easy in the end.
I know, which is really weird.
I mean, so far Oogie Boogie's
whatever.
probably been the worst.
Which is funny because Oogie Boogie's really easy for me.
I was
It's funny
just-
because all the bosses
I've had issues on, and that you even said you've had issues on. You've managed to beat without like many problems, and I'm just like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's like I beat Ursula first try, didn't I? It's like what the.
Well, I think I beat her second try. She's just annoying as hell. I might have beaten her first try. She's just annoying and took a long time. But you did Atlantica early or late, so
Yeah,
you
and that's why Oogie Boogie was so hard too, because I was under leveled.
True. Didn't you have to level up for him?
I think I did, yeah. Wait, here's another one of the yellows. Oh, Donald.
This
You're
one's
so
probably
useless.
the most important of the bunch right here.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing it first.
Olympus Coliseum.
Gotta get rid of all these shadows.
Ooh, lucid charge, that's good.
We're gonna need some. I haven't brought it up yet, but we're gonna be doing a little synthesis grinding this part too. Because there's a lot of parts in this game that get a lot harder to get once you get to a certain point in the game, and we're very close to that point.
Yep. Ooh, also you got dark matter, which is very good.
Yeah, we're gonna need those later. Dalmatians?
And there's the grand prize.
Yep. Taking the power of
Which
wind.
makes no sense why this is here, but you know, it's here.
It was upgrade to Aurora. Okay, I mean, I guess just
So
take
now,
it.
So now he can deflect enemies.
It's important.
So it's very good.
So I think I'm gonna just go get those other two yellow trinities. So there's one Agrabah. It's in the Cave of Wonders.
That's not the right move. Is there a way to leave?
Maybe?
I just... Where? I'm gonna turn on my Kingdom Hearts 1 in a minute. Even though there isn't really anything special I have in Kingdom Hearts 1. But I just want to be playing the most relevant of relevant games, you know?
Go figure. Protector chain. There's a lot of chests here that I can get that I couldn't before, so might as well grab them while I'm here. And aside from that Olympus stuff, there's not going to be any plot stuff anyway, except I might go and do the stuff with Sid in Traverse Town when I go there.
Yeah, like, you might as well get that done and over with.
Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Oh, we...
I mean, why not?
Mithril. I don't think it's in the entrance. I think it's past that. There's a white one here. Camera.
Oh my goodness, excuse me. It's not vicinity break. What move is it?
I don't know.
I think
can't
it's
see your
dodge
game.
slash. There's the really useless
more
ability,
Dalmatians.
I can't remember. Woo! You know what? Do you know what, kind sir?
Toast is amazing. I mean, that's basically all I know.
I mean, that's the best thing to know. You know what I mean? I think I actually managed to temporarily fix my controller.
Question is, how long will it last?
That really is the question.
Tom falls again. And Sora and
Yeah, I
Goofy
think
just
he
look
does
back
them
at
all.
him.
I think he does in all the animations.
Aw. I just never noticed that he always falls. Where did that thing fall to?
Woo!
And this is exactly where I was when I started. this area, but I don't really want to leave until I know where exactly that pillar fell.
If I'm not mistaken, there's actually a lot here that really doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, there was a trinity involved with it, so I imagine it has some value.
It might.
Thunder ring, that's pretty useless.
That's what you say. But then it becomes the most useful and valuable asset.
Where is that pillar?
And then you do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around.
Oh, there it is. That's where it fell. And I think you were supposed to get up here, but somehow I already did.
You did? No?
Yeah, and I
sure?
didn't come here. I don't think I came here after I got high jump before now. So I don't know
How
how
about
I
you
got
go
up
in-
there.
Go take a look in there, just in case.
Yeah, I did. There's nothing there. Nothing to lock onto or...
Oh, it's not like, I thought that was a door. I guess it's not.
No, it's just a wall.
Wait.
Kind of
Okay.
looks like a...
Oh, that's because that is a door. You have to open the door.
So you mean like it's a shortcut?
So you go in that wood water tunnel.
This one?
Yeah, I believe so. And I believe there's a door somewhere around here that you have to open. Oh, okay, well maybe it's not in this room in specific, but I know that there's a door there that you need to open up.
Oh, I can activate these without Aladdin. I thought you... Well... Okay
I
then.
think that was the door. No, that's on the other side. I don't know. No, you don't. Well, actually, I thought you did need Aladdin. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, more Dalmatians. Well, I guess I can go around and start activating all those statues because... Oh, wait, no. You probably need Aladdin for the ones that are long distance, like the ones that are over water.
Oh, yeah. Or maybe they just blocked it literally just for that, the story. Which would be rude, game, for one.
Kind of makes sense, though.
It does, but...
Because, especially in this game, there's not really a good reason to use the Disney party members. Oh, there you go. Door opens. And you want to know the best part? That door is going to lead exactly to what we just got. I'm calling it now.
Yep.
The game doesn't
I think there's
expect
something else in there.
I hope there is. Even if there's not, I'm still going to run around down here for a bit. Nope, it's just this. No response. Yeah, I already activated it. Well, okay then. I guess somehow they expect you to be able to use the yellow trinity, but they didn't expect you to have high jump or glide. I don't know how they thought that, but okay. So yeah, that one I can't activate. But I don't need that one.
Sora! Why does Donald have the most beautiful voice?
I don't know. Save. No, it's not. I just want to find the save point so I can leave.
The true questions at hand. Why does Donald have the prettiest voice in the entire game?
It's a question I don't have an answer to. I'm sorry. It's too perfect.
I wish you did. I forget, do you have to get level 99 as an achievement? I mean, you're going to get it
Level
anyways,
100, but
do you
yeah.
have to?
Yeah, you
100,
do.
Yeah, I forgot this game's 100.
In this game only. Every other game, you would be right. It's 99. And I think every game in the series has that as a trophy. With one exception, thankfully, Dream Drop Distance only makes you go to 50. Actually, I'm not sure if Birth by Sleep makes you do it at all.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think Birth by Sleep matters because we looked it up. At some point, they stopped caring. Like, at some point, the level difference is basically nothing.
Yeah, I'd say like probably around level 30 or 40, it just... They don't care anymore. Like,
Yeah,
you
I
might
think
notice it
40
if you
or-
really pay attention, but...
Yeah, it's like, I think it's around 40 is basically when the scaling disappears. Something like that.
You might notice it in the final boss, and that's it. But not even the super bosses, just the final boss.
Pretty much.
Anyway, I hope you enjoyed all those yellow trinity uses, because that was it. That's
There
all it's in
used
the
to
game.
be a power-up right there. But they... So I think I went over this with you guys when he did the letters. But basically, in the original game, there was no AP ups, which I'm actually really glad that the Final Mix version put AP ups in the game.
Seriously.
Because in the original game, even though the power-ups, and I believe I think it was only actually power-ups. I think they added defense ups and AP ups. The power-ups were really good. I actually really needed them at some point when I was doing my level 1 run, my 15-hour run, where you beat the game in under 15 hours.
Right.
Speedster, I think is what that achievement's called.
Yeah. Well, we'll do that at some point. That's going to be one of the last trophies we get.
Yeah. But
need that.
this is the only game that has the speedster thing, right?
Yes, thankfully.
Imagine they put that on Kingdom Hearts 2 and then we're stuck. That's the worst part about LPing a game 100% like this, is the fact that we have to relegate ourselves to record it.
We
the
have to do it
second
again.
time over.
Possibly a third in this case, but probably not. I'm going to try to do it in 2, but...
I would just do the no continues in this run. Or not in this run, the
Speedster?
The
Speedster. There's that, and there's also Unchanging Armor, and that's the one that scares me.
Yeah, just do those in the same run, which...
Like, you say you did it in like 10 hours. I don't know how you did it. I was within like 2 minutes.
I did it. I still have the save. Hold on, I'm going to open Kingdom Hearts 1 right now. I still have the save. I did it in like 9 hours or 8 hours or something.
I don't know how you did it. I was within 2 minutes, and I was dying all the time.
I wasn't dying much at all. The final leg of the game, though, is a nightmare, suffice to say. Because you just do so little damage when you're not changing your armor.
And that's why it's such a nightmare.
Yep. I did it in... I don't know which one of these saves are correct. I'm going to assume it's the very last one, because I know I started saving multiple times because I lost this. Oh, wait, this is a no... Oh, wait, no, this has voices in life. Did you remember what Donald said to you? No frowning, no sad faces.
How can you be so cheerful? There's still no sign of your king. Aren't you worried?
Look at Goofy's goofy face.
He's just like, That's what it is. This is actually kind of a plot-relevant cutscene, and we're still mocking it. Oh, wow. We're too late at this point.
I mean, this one is, like, kind of important, but also equally not. This is more of just that believe in yourself, friendship solves all.
Well, it's more the second half, but the thing is, it gets repeated so many times in the series that...
I know.
Almost doesn't matter.
So, here's Sora daydreaming right here. To be fair, this has the least serious and most lighthearted story of the entire game, so... Yeah, this part's important, but this part has no voice acting in it.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
this part's actually really important.
It's kind of weird, because this was in the main game, too. This isn't Final Mix exclusive, so I don't know why there isn't any.
Probably because they're doing it as, like, a weird flashback effect. But yeah, this cutscene is actually... funny enough, like one of the most absolute important in the entire series.
Again, like, don't worry, they're gonna drill it in the later games.
Yeah.
I mean, by the time you get to Birthplace Sleep, they're basically mocking themselves for mentioning it so much. It's beautiful.
It's a very important. Are you moving the text, or is the text moving by itself?
It's moving on its own.
Because I feel like it's just going kind of fast. I mean, I'm reading it perfectly. It's just I feel like it's going fast.
And like, I'm sure for like 2 of us it's fine, but like for the supposed children's demographic, this might be kind of fast.
Yeah. There will always be light to guide you. Believe in the light. The darkness will never defeat you. Your heart will shine with its power and push the darkness away. This cutscene will actually become really... They have to make it important in Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, they have to. It is alluded to...
So many times. Really it's alluded to in... Let's see, I'm pretty sure it's alluded to in Chain of Memories, Kingdom Hearts 2, Birth by Sleep especially, Dream Drop Distance, and it's basically the entire point of Key.
Exactly. So, if they don't show the importance of this cutscene in Kingdom Hearts 3, it's...
Did you call
that would suck.
I wouldn't put it past Nomura, but...
Alright, so here's no dialogue cutscene, so I can go back to talking about what I was talking about. My last save was 7 hours and 34 minutes.
Wow. Okay, well, we're on to the last leg of the part. You know what that means. Synthesis grinding.
Yay! The first time we get to do it. Let's see how far you're in the part already.
Alright. I'm just going to leave it like this for the rest of our recording, if that's okay. Just so we can see how long it takes.
Okay, I don't think this will take more than 2 hours, so we're good.
Okay, well... Okay,
that's this part.
First off, AP up. User on Sora.
Oh, this is so weird, playing Kingdom Hearts 1.
Let's say start with Blaze Shards. I have this written down. I sent him a picture of it too. Blaze Shards, you need 12. We have 17, so don't even need to worry about that. Next is Bright Shard. Where's that? Where's Bright Shard? Oh, I'm highlighting it. I need 13 and I have 5. And you get them from the Green Nocturnes. So we need to go find some Green Nocturnes. Although there should be some here in
Deep Jungle, probably.
Actually, yeah, I have it written down to go to the Clayton area of Deep Jungle. Oh, there's just up here.
Unfortunately, too, for synthesis grinding, you need this thing called Encounter Plus to make everything miles easier.
Oh, there's Bright Shard.
Oh, that was convenient.
And a Thunder Shard.
There's another Thunder Shard, too.
Yeah, I'm just
anyways,
keep going. Yes, this is the perfect area.
I can't hear you for a second. I'll let my dogs out of my room. But just so everybody knows,
what's the Thunder set?
Oh God, what was? Oh yeah, the Encounter Plus. So that's to make synthesis grinding miles easier for everybody, or for the game and everybody and all that stuff.
I only have 2 Thunders.
I
need
good.
12.
Oh boy. Well, there's another Frost Shard.
Yeah, I don't even know if I need Frost Shards, but I'm gonna grab them anyway.
So the Encounter Plus, they locked the Encounter Plus behind I think you have to get the level 2 synthesis before you get it. It's level 2 or 3, but they made it so level 1 synthesis is way harder than it has to be.
And it's all just because of one item. And I'm pretty sure it's Final Mix exclusive.
It is Final Mix exclusive because the pink are
yeah, and that's why it's so hard. If it wasn't for that, it would be super easy to get through Tier 1, and we would totally do it in this part.
On the brights... Oh, wait, no, you don't have Iraga, so you could try it, but it's going to be really hard. Do you have Ragnarok? I don't think you do.
I don't think I do. I think I'm too early in. Plus, I got the staff first, remember? So I'm not going to have a whole lot of those special abilities. I'm just going to take a shortcut here through all the Dalmatians. Get to see how all the puppies have been finding.
It's letterboxed, and I don't understand why this area is letterboxed.
Okay, well, same cutscene every time, but we got something from him.
Why is this area letterboxed? Serious question.
Hey, that's actually really good. Mythos shards are some of the most annoying things to get in this game.
Best part is the game gives them out like candy, and they're still super annoying to get. Oh no! Oh no! 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 I'm not ready! I'm not ready! No!
I mean, you could try it if you want. Though you came in at the worst angle, so...
Yeah. But I'm seriously under level. I think you're supposed to try this like level 60 or so.
I mean, you might be able to
I might be able to pull it off. Like, don't be fooled by that tiny health bar. It's not hard killing them. The thing is, you can't let yourself be found by them.
Yes, these are the special heartless they put in Final Mix. 'Cause why not?
They did that with a lot of them. This is one of them, and this is one of the most frustrating. And it drops a certain kind of stone that we need for synthesis at some point.
Yes, luckily this is like one of the ones you have to farm the least.
Thankfully. I kind of actually want to try going for it, but I'm really scared too, because like, I know the vision on this thing is super wonky, and sometimes they'll see you when you're halfway across the map.
So, do you know the trick to fighting them?
Nope, sure don't.
So, you want to lure them all up here like this, get close to them, stop them, kill them. Or if you don't get detected, you could try to get away without using the stop on them.
Wait, if you need to stop on him, then who cares? Just run up and mash on him.
Yeah, you could, but if you don't think you're going to get hit, just walk up to them. But if they begin to detect you, immediately stop them.
I'm just going to hover over Stopra.
Wait until he faces away from you.
I can barely tell with Goofy there in the way. Come on, Goofy, get out of the way. Just
go for it.
I'm just going to
I believe
run
in
away.
you.
Okay, please just face a direction other than that.
As it chills in the same direction.
Maybe I should just try it as is. I mean, it clearly doesn't want to move.
Yes.
I'll just
Try
come at it from this angle. Okay, got it. Go, go, go.
You get to kill it as soon as possible. Now two spawn down there.
Yep.
And now what you can do is jump and fire one of them and hope it connects, because then it'll make it jump up onto this area if they don't automatically jump by themselves.
One of them's already here.
Yeah. It only gets hard at the way end.
So I know the jumping's annoying, but I can't see. Goofy, you're too tall and you're standing in the way. So, same as last time, just stop and all that.
Yeah, just do it one at a time.
I'm gonna bind stop to one of these.
I would bind stop, yeah.
Just make it that much easier, and I can tell when I'm in range. Okay, camera. Oh, PS2 era cameras.
Then you wanna... that's not a good place to kill them.
Yeah, I noticed.
Hope that they didn't detect you.
I don't think they did.
Okay. Now this one you definitely... Oh, no, they did.
Ah, crud. Yep. Leave, leave, leave. Gizmo shop's right here.
Well, if you tried, that was the worst possible location to aggro him. Or to kill him, rather.
I thought I was jumping behind him. Oh.
What you want to do is you want to use fire to lure him on top of where you are right now. That's generally that's what you want to do. I'm not used to Kingdom Hearts 1 combat.
I think like 90% of the fan base is used to Cage 2 and Cage 2 only. To the point where playing anything else throws you off.
Is Kingdom Hearts...
Sort of. It's like a floatier version of Cage 2. It's not super floaty, but it's floatier.
I don't know if that's a good or bad thing.
I mean, I guess you call it the Osaka float. It happens. Just learn to deal with it. I have 36 ethers, and I did not notice that until now for some reason.
Oh no! Oh no! Gee willikers! Tarnation. Card flounded. Does it make you jealous?
Donald, what's going on? Oh, right. It's going to tell me to go to Hollow Bastion, but I don't want to go. Oh, yeah, the game's telling me to do what I'm already doing. Why don't we try our visiting some other worlds first? Hint,
so
hint, very strong hint.
If you're not 100% in the game, what the hell are you going to do?
I mean, maybe the Colosseums if you didn't already.
Yeah, that's like the only thing. Like...
Actually, before I forget, I still have Stop Binded.
Yeah, you were there. Is that the
that's another rare one.
This one? Yeah, you want this one's the most common one. I feel like he always appears.
Yeah, almost always, yeah. It's supposed to be super easy, but I always fail it. Always.
Try it. Let's give it a go.
That's the point where I have to pause scum just to have a chance.
I'll tell you. Back way further. One on the way left.
I could have sworn it was the middle one. Okay. I was too slow, I guess.
That was the right one, I told you. Yeah, you can't be too slow. You make sure you're just out kind of far.
Far right? That's what I saw.
No, the one next to the far right. One to the next to the far right, I believe. Oh no, it was the far right one. It was kind of hard to see with the low FPS on my end, but I'm trying. Okay, let's see it.
Okay, that was second to the right. I'm almost sure about that one.
Yeah, that one's second to the right.
Second to the left?
Far left.
Oh,
far left. Far left. I'm pretty sure that was far left.
No, it was second to the left, and I was right by complete fluke.
Woo!
What the? Far left?
Second to the left, I believe. I believe that one was second to the left.
No, it wasn't.
Damn it.
And it was far left.
What the hell? Why am I failing so hard at this? I do so good usually. I'm so disappointed with myself right now.
Yeah, I have no idea what that one was. My camera was wonky.
I have no idea. Just do second from the right.
It didn't even tell me which one it was that time.
Him. I bet you mine was right too. You just didn't. That was just.
I didn't believe him, to be honest.
I mean, that was a random. We had to guess. I was like, whatever, just do that one.
Okay, where are you?
Go to the waterfall and get one of the trinities. Oh wait, no, I think that's White Trinity.
Yeah, it's a White Trinity, and I came here because that handy synthesis guide said that the Green Rhapsodies, or whatever they're called, are supposed to spawn here.
The question is
Requiem.
it pre-power or post-power?
I have no idea. I would assume post.
So that would mean you would have to beat Hollow Bastion. Look at all that money you just ignored.
I know, but I get so paranoid around those enemies. So you can lose all your money too, and it's no fun.
True.
Alright, you have to run away like two or three rooms for.
You have to run away 2 rooms because you don't have Encounter Plus. Oh, Power Shard.
Oh, there's the white mushrooms, but I don't really need to worry about them right now. Wait, are you back? What are you? Okay, I just heard Goofy going, "Let's take that thing." I don't see any enemies.
Okay, so I'm making a mistake right now, and I'm opening Chain of Memories just to prep myself here.
You're right, that is a mistake. Never play Chain of Memories. That game was not built with humans in mind.
I mean, at least this game is better than Days, right?
Sort of.
Ooh, another Mythos Shard. That's really good.
I mean, it's kind of considered... You're picking the low-hanging fruit, though. It's like saying Sonic Game X is better than Sonic Boom. How am I supposed to argue against that?
You don't.
I think this is where that... Yeah, this is where that white trinity was. Kind of bummed out because I haven't seen any green requiems or whatever they were called. Yeah, the green requiems. No, that's the whole reason I came here.
Maybe I'm just thinking of post-power. I know they're all over the place here.
Well, they become almost impossible to find post-power. I think I'm just going to go back to Traverse Town, because I at least found some over there.
Yeah.
Oh, you're back. Okay, we'll try this. I almost our nose to the far left. Yep. I have no idea.
Why?
I'm gonna say something to the left because it kind of looked like it was going that direction.
I wasn't paying attention, so.
Okay, I was right. Camera, work! Middle, I think.
Middle, or second to the left or middle, one of those.
It was middle.
The ending kind of threw me off.
Yeah. What the?
Second to the left, I think.
It's definitely on the left. I still know which one.
Which one is it?
No, it was the far right?
What?
I want to say far left.
Far right. I think I'm with far right.
We go far right. Nope. It was second to the left.
It was second to the left. Let's see.
They made that one very easy. Thank you.
Okay then. Yeah,
It
that
just
one
hovered
was...
there in the corner.
That one had a mind of its own.
I'm not complaining though. Thank you.
I was thinking in my head, what the fuck is it doing?
Oh, they're back. I guess I can try for it. This is a blizzard one, and seriously, Goofy, get out of the way. I can't see what's going on. You're too big.
If anything, I'd probably use these guys for cure.
Alright, so go for the cure arts.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I'll just wait for it to be in that position again. I'm already now going to get the best item I can because I didn't do cure all 3 times, but at least get some stuff.
Mystery goo is what you're looking for.
Let's see, that's
Yeah, I'll
Blizzard.
get the cure arts here definitely because you need this. Remember for Goofy's shield.
Mm-hmm. So this one's doing Blizzard and Thunder. So it looks like
They
it's
all
just
do.
Thunder right now. And I'm not seeing anything other than Blizzard and Thunder. I think it might just be those two. Oh, there it is.
Whoa.
Seriously, Goofy, how is it that you're always the one in the wrong position?
I don't know, but from my experience, this white mushroom is always the one that either he'll disappear because he just never does he never does cure, or he just never does cure as a whole. Now I should get mystery goo and then the arts.
I got the cure arts, but no
You
goo.
get mystery goo.
Mr. Goo, I think, is a 10% chance. There's a chance to get goo.
You want the goo.
Oh, there's a chest over there.
I'm gonna,
Done, get it now.
I'm gonna do you a favor. That's Dalmatian, so it's good.
So yeah, I
I
need to
believe
get
that
it.
there's a. I believe it is at least.
High jump and glide now, so I can actually get it without too much trouble. It was Meteor G.
You probably got the one then that what's it called? That had the thing.
I'm gonna go grab the one by the treehouse too, and then we'll leave.
If the pink Arga blah blah's there,
I'm ignoring it. I don't care.
No, I would give it one try.
I don't have Ragnarok. At least I don't think I do. I'll check.
You don't have stop Aga though. I mean, it doesn't hurt to give it one try, right?
There's no chance I'm gonna get it, but
No, it doesn't hurt to try it though once, right?
yeah, I suppose. Let's check the other character abilities. Donald can have treasure magnet. Yay. And Goofy gets nothing.
What's the name of this?
Oh, it's a Trinity. I always forget this one. It's a green Trinity, and it's on this grass, and you can't see it. Mythal Shard. Seriously, they give them away like candy.
It makes no sense. They give them away like candy, but there's so many that they need. Also, this minigame, have fun doing...
Oh yeah, I do have to do this, so I might as well do it now. Gather the fruits, yeah, I know. I know, game. I don't actually think this is required for the platinum, but I'll do it anyway.
You get power boost for winning.
Oh, then yeah, I'm definitely doing it. And yeah, but you really suck if you can't beat that time, though.
I don't think it matters if you do it or don't.
It's 5 minutes. How bad? You would have to basically be mashing the attack button the whole time in order to fail that.
Did you win?
I did, and I think it was an ether. It was either an ether or an elixir.
I can't tell because I'm Googling something to help you out.
It's fine. Preferably where to find the green requiems.
I have the Skype window thing open, but it's so small.
Yeah. When it's in that mini mode. I do that sometimes when it's you recording. Oh, there's a chest over here. I love how Glide just totally destroys this section. Oh, got a trophy. Treasure Hunter. What's that one for?
I think it's just if you get a certain amount of trophies.
Or chest, you mean? Yeah, it's 100 treasure chests. Kind of what I expected when I saw the 100, but... We're 26% of the way through.
Woo! We're so close, guys.
I mean,
We're
we brought up before that there's a
done.
bunch of those that we're going to have to do just a final sprint of, and those are probably taking up like 20% on their own.
I'm trying to figure this out.
Seriously, thank you, Glide. Makes this area so much more bearable. That was a loading zone. Okay. I didn't notice.
I'm trying to find this out for you.
What exactly are you looking for?
I'm seeing if I can find a place where we can find Green Requiem Farm pre-Hollow Bastion. Or pre strong mode, I guess. I don't know what you'd call it.
I think most people just call it pre-Hollow Bastion. It's basically what it is.
Pretty much.
It's like, if I had Super Glide, I can make it over there, but I don't know if I can like this. I'll try it. Am I gonna make it?
This person said
yeah, well.
Sniperwilds and Traverse Town are worth doing before.
Why?
What's it called? Because they're much easier. Like right now.
Did they mention how? Is it a level scaling thing, or?
No, it just says you'll be able to, at that point in this game, this point in the game, you should be able to 3-shot them without stop, but only use stop if one catches you.
I mean, it is true. They lost their health pretty quick.
Yeah.
That's the
most people say most people are just saying ignore what's it called? Ignore synthesis for the most part.
Well, we don't really have that option.
Except if you said the mithril shards are easier to farm, like pre-Hollow Bastion, you should do that because they become a pain in the fucking ass to farm.
Well, how many do we need again?
I don't know.
Do you want me to send you that synthesis thing that I was using that told me how many you need?
Probably.
Let me see if I have... I do still have it open.
So this guy says,
a second.
pretty much raise your MP as high as you can, get all the lucky strikes as usual, go to the area, what's it called? Go to the right of the entrance where you'd find the pot scorpion, put on arrow, run into the pots, destroy the pot spiders. To get mithril shards, sometimes while farming mithril stones, but the mithril stone you need.
Oh, Goofy. You're so beautiful. I wish I could come on, but...
Come on!
Not right now. At the very least, I want to get up there. Okay, not there. I think I already got that. I want to get what's in the boat. And it's a mithril.
Mithril's good, because you need a lot of those too, and they're annoying as hell to make.
Alright. Now on to what I said I was going to do like 15 minutes ago. Going back to Traverse Town.
Oh wow, this is really simple. I see what this guy's doing. I wish farming mithril shards was this easy for me. Ooh, I am getting a phone call. I will be right back.
Well, okay then. So it handles out. We're gonna go look for some more greens. Look at that. This back. It's that little Excel thing that I made. Told me how many of what I need. I'm actually getting the greens here, but they're not dropping anything. There's a Thunder Shard. I need those too. Oh, I forgot you're supposed to Element Affinity, although that only really works with the Fire and Blizzard, because nothing really counters Thunder. Like, in most Final Fantasy games, that would be Wind or Arrow, but Arrow's a defensive skill and can't really kill anything with it. Technically, you actually could now, but it would be very difficult. I don't think the game expects you to do it. Oh, another Thunder Shard. See what we're at there. Oh, that's Thunder Gem. Thunder Shard, we're at 6. Just a reminder, we needed 12, so we're halfway there. Guess I'll run around the second district for... Oh, they're back. Okay, then we're just gonna rebind stop. Seriously, Goofy. be a problem if I could just control the camera a little better, but that's not really where I'm at. But I'm trying to move the camera right. There we go. I can't really hold it anywhere either, so I have to keep bouncing it up and down. At least I can see one of them like this. If the other one wasn't there, I wouldn't mind just running after it, but it's too risky. Oh, come on! Okay. They're jumping around the same spots! No! Okay, this is probably as close as I'm ever gonna get, so I better take it. No, move, 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 move. Did the other one see me? I don't feel like it did, because if it did, I would be covered in those exploding doodads, and that wouldn't be fun for anyone. At least for me. Let's see. Where did it go? Oh, there you are. Couldn't even see it for a second. Actually, hold on a sec. One more thing. I know. One more. Spellbinder, I think, is what I want. I'm gonna switch to whatever has the most MP, which is that. I feel like that might have been too close. This off an ether.
And I'm back.
Guess what spawned the second you left?
Power Wild.
I'm back
Also
onto the
known
third
as
phase again.
Your favorite. Okay, so this is the hard part, and this is the part where
Yeah.
like stop really comes in handy. How quickly do you kill these guys, for the record?
I think it takes me maybe somewhere between 5 and 10 seconds. I mean, it doesn't take a long time to kill them, it just takes a long time to get in there and get out.
No, like how many hits does it take?
3.
Are you still stopping them?
Yes, I'm still stopping them.
3? You don't have to stop them if you can actually sneak up behind it. Only stop the ones that are like catch onto you. Or if you're that paranoid.
I'm that paranoid.
So you could probably get that one on the way,
Yeah.
right? You know?
Not you. Oh, leave, leave.
Something caught you.
I have no clue what, but one of them must have jumped up. I even switched to this
Probably.
Keyblade because it has more MP.
So what you need to do also is you need to use fire to lure them one at a time up there, because they will jump straight at you. So you can immediately stop them afterwards. Oh, the jumping in this game feels so weird.
I have been in a non-stop fight with the camera since it started. I can't see what I'm doing.
The jumping in this game feels really clunky. Feels really floaty.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Okay, so I still have that camera problem with the left control stick.
I don't think I even need blade shards. I think I'm caught up on those. It's a blue room right there, and I can't get to it.
Why is lock-on in such a terrible key? Can I change that?
Well, I mean, you're playing on a PS4 game, so yes, you can. Just go and reconfigure your buttons. You can rebind your PS4 buttons to whatever you like.
I actually didn't know that. That's actually really cool.
It's the only way I would ever be able to beat Crash Insane Trilogy, because I hate the PS4 D-pad so much. And since there's so many levels that are entirely 2D,
What did you change them to?
I changed them to the face buttons. And since the face buttons are basically just 2 buttons that actually matter, just put those to shoulder. Threw me off a little bit, but I got used to it quick enough.
Maybe that's why you had so many issues in Crash 1.
No, that was just something you did for Stormy Ascent.
You only did that for Stormy Ascent, really?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why it took you like 5 years to get the platinum on that.
No, it took me 5 years to get the platinum on that because it was so hard.
What are you talking about? It's so easy.
You don't even have it.
That's how easy it is, you know?
By the way, still totally looking forward to you actually doing that game. I'm expecting all platinums out of that. Like, for 2 and 3, I'll be lenient and say gold's enough, but for Crash 1, I'm expecting platinums.
Ugh. Why? It's a real question, why?
Because we've been talking about it so much. And I'm not evil enough to make you do it for Crash 2 or 3, but I am enough for 1.
What do you mean? Crash 1 is the second hardest. It's in the middle. 3 is easy.
I mean, instead of having you do all 3.
Is there another Power Wild?
No, there's not.
Oh.
If there was, then those enemies wouldn't have spawned when we entered. Part of me kind of hoped there would be one, and the other part is really glad they're not here. Oh, there's some thunders out here. It's good. That's what I'm here for.
How long is this tutorial? Why is this tutorial so long?
Probably doesn't count for the whole 2 rooms thing, but I'm hoping it does.
You can only hope. Hey, I'm in Traverse Town Zoo.
You said you were going through Rechain, right? Oh, they're here. They're here.
Oh God, that's a worse room to enter it from too.
Didn't you say that the first time I came here?
I believe so, because it really is.
Just basically everything other than the actual entrance.
Because you want to be like where the hotel thing is.
Oh yeah, that works too.
Because it's the easiest place. Because it's the easiest place to lure them.
I was hoping I could at least go back to the first district to get my magic back, but guess I'm not that lucky. Although I have a billion ethers, so.
Exactly.
So what like, you said to use fire.
Use fire, and they'll like immediately jump to where you're at. You might have to use jump. You might have to jump and then use fire. And then if you want to stop them, you can. Cause watch. See?
Oh, they saw me.
You're supposed to. No, you're supposed to. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to use fire, and then they jump up there, and then right as they jump up, you stop them immediately. Or you attack them if you can kill them fast enough, but I would still stop them. And then you stop them immediately. And when you do that, what's it called? That's when you can beat on them. And you just do that one at a time. I hate Sniperwilds, they're the worst.
Well, since they're not here this time, I can at least go and get my magic filled up. Oh, you're gonna kill the Thunders, because they're the ones that I'm really trying to grind up. Well, them and the Cures, but I haven't seen too many of those. Look at that. How am I doing on the Thunder Shards? I'm only at 7? I was at 6 last time I checked, and that was a while ago. That was like before you left, I think.
Why would I ever want to throw an item at a Heartless?
Why would you? Totally valid question.
I don't know. The game is like telling me you get an advantage. Oh god, the mid-air attack is clunkier. I haven't played this game in ages. For a good reason.
Well, yeah, it's retaining memories.
Also known as really bad game.
It's out here again. Sniper.
It's already up here, so you don't have to use fire on it. Just walk up and stop. And now you do the same thing for these guys over here. You jump fire, and then when you hit it, when it jumps up here, stop it.
I think the fire missed.
It did.
It just vanished.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm gonna stop wasting my magic.
Now that it's up here, you can run up to it and stop it.
That's not what I'm worried about. I'm worried about the other one jumping up and seeing me, because I think that's what happened last time.
Well, if you know how many hits it takes, just hit him that many times, and then you just run away. So same thing for that. You might want to get a little closer.
Just smashing the stop. Just hear the over and over.
And you might want to ether yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that soon.
You have a lot of ethers, so you're not going to lose anything from it.
See, I think I'm at like 35, maybe more. Not worried about using a couple for this. There's one right there. I feel like it's gonna jump up on its own.
It's trying.
There's two of them right there. If it was just one, I would go do it, but...
Does your stop have enough range to stop to?
My fire doesn't even have enough range.
Get a little closer.
Still not enough. It just vanishes like, right after I shoot it.
Get a little closer.
It's still vanishing!
What the hell? That one's alone now, I think. Oh wait, no, they're both together.
Yeah, they're just standing in the same spot.
Good. Okay, jump up to them and stop them because they should. Oh damn it! They might, if they're close enough, they'll stop them both. Good. Perfect.
That shouldn't have worked, but it did.
Perfect. Now there's
one
just one
left.
more, so...
At this point, I can pretty much just go ham as long as I hit the stop button.
Pretty much. He's in a really shitty spot, though.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, it's not that bad. Or not as bad as I was expecting. Didn't even get it! Oh wait, never mind, there it is.
Yeah, there it is. Power Stone.
I was about to say...
Spawned in a weird spot.
Wow.
What the, oh no, there's
Sometimes...
there's more.
They keep spawning. Remember, you can infinitely farm these guys.
But don't care, I got one. I don't actually know how many of these you need, but I got one and that's good enough for now.
You should be glad that you killed these guys right now because you need one for the first synthesis area, don't you?
Yes, you do. It should be on that link that I sent you, which I'm checking right now, by the way. So,
You're right next to the synthesis shop.
Not that. What was it called? It's called Power something.
Power Wild.
No, the item, I mean.
Oh.
Power Stone. It's a stone. Okay. Flame Stone, Energy Stone, Frost Stone, Fury Stone. Don't care about those right now. I want to see Power Stone. You need 5! Which means you have to go through that 5 times. Ugh.
Not that bad.
We've only got 1.
You need a Fury Stone, which you can get in Neverland, or not Neverland, the Wonderland, that's what it's called.
Is there any
Mithril
rush on that,
Stone.
though? Can I get that after Hollow Bastion?
This is for the EXP you're in. Do you want that?
Well, I mean,
The only hard part about that is the Serenity power.
yeah, and that's why I'm not even bothering. There's no way I can get that. So the only way to beat that is by getting the pink Agralis, or whatever it's called, from Deep Jungle.
How do you make... You need to get Encounter Plus, though.
Somebody screwed up, okay? I don't know who, but someone did it.
Somebody made an oopsie.
Oops, I don't want that potion. I'm gonna exchange that for...
Special Heartless, I know, still require you to walk in 2 different rooms. Like, whenever you finish it, but yeah, no, it's... Yeah, look at this, listen to this nonsense. Sora learns Encounter Plus after completing at least 15 different items.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, I forgot. What you can do is, you can ignore the EXP earring. You can ignore it if you want, and you can just do the other 4.
Well, yeah. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, because you don't actually need them all, do you? You just need a set number.
No, I think it's just all but 1 or something like that.
Well, I mean, I'm still gonna go for these since you said it's way easier before Hollow Bastion.
Yeah, these guys take a lot of hits, and they hurt like crazy. You know what's great? I'm in Traverse Town right now, so I get to listen to the music while you're in Traverse Town.
Is it the HD remix Traverse Town or is it the original version?
Actually, I don't know. Aren't they really similar?
They are. They just changed it out so that it's... I think it was so that it's real instruments instead of MIDI.
I mean, the original soundtrack has some really good songs.
Oh yeah, it does. I'm not saying it doesn't. I mean, I know I'm crazy, but there's a few songs where I actually prefer the PS2 version, but...
Like, which ones?
I couldn't name them off the top of my head. I remember one that I heard right away that it's just never felt right was the new version of Neverland.
The battle theme or just like the normal theme?
I think battle. It's not like it's bad, it's just never felt quite right.
The Neverland battle theme is my favorite too.
I'm not even saying it's bad, I just said it doesn't feel right.
No, I'm just saying I love the Neverland battle theme. It's my favorite in this entire game.
And I could be totally wrong, it could just be the regular theme. I just know it was Neverland.
Well, I mean, I'm listening to the remake version right now, and it's beautiful. I love it. It's one of my favorite songs in the entire series. I love it so much.
I have no idea why, but okay.
It's so good!
That could not have been a worse spot.
I don't know why. It's just so good. Well, these people are saying the original is better, so maybe it is that one for you. But the new version has violin.
It's been a while since I've even played the original version too. I don't know, okay?
Let me listen to the original version. I'll tell you which I prefer.
There's 2 Power Stones. Oh, almost forgot that these keep respawning.
Okay, the original version's still pretty good. It's pretty amazing.
This should help. This should help.
I'm gonna have to go buy some more ethers when I'm done with this.
Okay, actually, I think I might prefer the original. There's something about that MIDI that's just too good.
It's like, I know it's a MIDI. I don't necessarily... A lot of people say MIDI means bad. It's like, no, it doesn't. It just means it's not real instruments.
MIDI is amazing. I love MIDI. What the heck?
I know that was a really big complaint about Twilight Princess back when that came out, that they were using MIDI. It's like, why?
It has a really good... I love the Twilight Princess soundtrack.
I haven't actually played enough of Twilight Princess to have a solid opinion on the soundtrack. So...
There's some song... The only problem I really have with Twilight Princess, in terms of music, sometimes it feels too repetitive, or sometimes it just straight up is too repetitive. But sometimes that makes some of the songs better. One of the dungeon songs makes me want to fucking kill myself, though, because it's really annoying after like an hour of listening to it.
I've only ever beaten the first dungeon once. So I wound up buying the Wii U version a couple months ago, thinking, oh yeah, because I had the Nintendo shop had a discount going on for Black Friday, and then I got an additional discount on top of that because Nintendo does that for whenever it's your birthday. And I'm just really lucky because my birthday happens to always be around Black Friday. But
happy late birthday? Question mark.
Basically, but I haven't even gotten to the first dungeon yet. I can't figure that tutorial out.
Which part of the tutorial?
It's the end of it. I think it's the part where you're supposed to find the dungeon. It's right after you get the lamp.
You can't do the poison fog part?
I haven't even gotten to the poison fog. It's literally right after I got it.
the game, like a year from now, you'll finally be able to see.
And maybe it's like, depends on, like, oh, come on. Come up here already. Oh crap, they saw me.
How do they see you?
It must have been when I was jumping. To try to see them.
You jumped too high. How could you?
This is going to be a normal spawn then.
I love Chain of Memories. It's the greatest game of all time.
Rechain or just Chain? Because if we really hated ourselves, we could do both.
Oh god, no. Fuck you. Don't even.
In fact, while we're at it, why don't we go do both versions of Coded? I think the original's Japan exclusive.
No. Yeah, you do it.
I'm pretty sure it was episodic too.
They believed in themselves. As a wise Tails once said, believe in yourself. Oh yeah, dude, I'm getting Moogle points. I really don't want to let's play this game. I mean, I don't mind let's playing it. Then I said I'm gonna 100% it, platinum trophy, and that's where the problem's rise.
Like, have fun with that.
I'm gonna be doing crowd mode without continuing once.
And you have to do that for both Sora and Riku.
Riku's much easier. Sora I'm scared about.
What are my items at now?
Some people might say, what do you mean? Shouldn't Riku be harder because you can't make a deck, therefore you can't make things overpowered? Well, normally I would say yes. But then you realize that they didn't balance Riku at all. That's the good thing.
Look at the wilds again.
You gonna go for it again?
I mean, that's what I'm doing here, basically. I want to get all them. I mean, I still have to get all the other synthesis items, and it's taking me way longer to go for these guys than I should be doing. Like, it very well could turn out being a 2-hour part now. Or longer.
That's not good.
That was supposed to happen in Hollow Bastion, not here. Come on.
Well...
And I can't use my fire arrows because it doesn't reach them. And
that's not entirely true, because remember how we did mention that synthesis is gonna be absurd?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, you're not wrong, it is absurd.
I forget what's the most important to get on Sora. CP, slights,
card
or
points.
HP,
or no, slights. Slights. Slights are most important. Slights, then card points, and then health you can pretty much just completely ignore. Then maybe you get it like once every 10 levels or so.
How do you use slights again?
It depends on the slight.
The tutorial. I know how the slides work, but how do you initiate the combo?
Well, again, it depends on the slate.
What do you mean?
Because they have different card values and all that. And
No,
the
I don't
card
care
use is
about
different.
that. How do you combo, like, how do you do 3+3, or make 3
Triangle?
cards combo into... Oh, okay, that's what I thought. Thank you.
I think the game goes over that in the tutorial, but I also imagine you're probably just button mashing to pass it.
I literally am just mashing. Also, I thought 0 was unbreakable. I've been lied to.
No, 0 is not unbreakable. In fact, it's the most breakable card.
Yeah. It's gonna be a really weird voice shift.
Well,
Because
yeah.
remember how...
I mean, it is a weird voice shift. And the best part is it's chronologically, it's supposed to take place like immediately after this game.
I know, apparently Sora...
I mean, I'm not throwing shade at the actor or anything. He did what he could. But...
look here. His balls dropped. That's all
It's
I
not
can
his fault.
say.
But...
It's puberty's fault.
Exactly. Neither of them are jumping. Just unlocks.
Welcome to Power Wilds.
And I can't use the fire to...
think-
Do you think it's something like if you have Faraga, that makes it so it doesn't vanish? Because I'm starting to think that's it.
It could, yeah. You might just have to deal with these guys later.
I mean, I've already done it twice. You only need 5 in the game, and I'm close to getting it my 3rd time.
You see, that's what you say.
This is really bad.
I hate Power Wilds. Nice stop. Nice
How did that not
again.
work?
I don't know, keep attacking him.
It was too late. I didn't get it. The stop just didn't work. I don't know why. I was right next to it.
Because you have to be right next to it, you know what I'm saying?
That makes so little sense that I actually believe it.
Dude, this is so amazing playing a card game. I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! What if real card games worked like this?
Well, they'd probably be more
I think
popular.
people... What, where you get to like duke it out?
Exactly. I'm also pretty sure the hospitals would be more popular.
I like how you thought about it for a second. It's funny.
I mean,
Hey
we're
guys,
talking
if
about
you
kids
think
here.
the
They don't
grinding
care.
is-
They think they're invincible.
Hey guys, if you think grinding is gonna be bad in this game, whew,
Just wait until Chain of Memories.
not only do I have to grind because of the trophy, but you have to grind in just the game itself.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because they know how to make video games. Don't you just love how every Kingdom Hearts game is just like its own gimmick?
Mm-hmm.
It's like whenever you play a new Kingdom Hearts game, you never know what you're gonna get.
I mean, sometimes it works out okay. Other times,
Do-
Chain of Memories.
What
Sometimes
if,
it works out okay. Other times, days.
What if Kingdom Hearts 3 ends up just being an amalgamation of literally every gameplay style?
I mean, we already know Flow Motion's coming back. Albeit in a smaller
I like
form.
Flow motion.
Oh, I know, I do too. I'm just saying, like, we already know one of them's coming back.
Flow motion's one of my favorite concepts until you start jumping around everywhere when you don't want to.
That, and I would say it's super overpowered, but it's Dream Drop Distance, and there's something that is so overpowered that Flow Motion doesn't even matter.
Balloon!
Yep.
I'm fairly certain they designed the game in mind.
With balloon
They
in
were just
mind.
like,
Yes,
okay.
they did. Oh crap. Sami,
They were,
gotta
they were
run.
like, okay, we need to just incorporate flow motion into everything. Who are you? But they're like, yeah, we just need to incorporate flow motion into everything because it's just so good. And then they didn't realize it was maybe a little too good. Or maybe they did, and then they balanced the game around it because the game is like imbalanced without it.
I mean, the levels are really wide, so they did balance it to some extent.
Basically, I feel like they want you to spam balloon. Because you feel like if you're not using balloon, it feels like you're handicapped.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people mention that word for word, and I agree 100%.
So they did something wrong. That's called making balloon.
Or literally all their playtesters just used balloon and nobody said anything. Which I actually kind of believe.
Is there a way I can check the... No, I don't want to broadcast my gameplay. Do you want to broadcast your gameplay to everybody?
Well, I mean, I kind of am.
Technically, you are. But we're not getting into the technicals. Remember what happened last time we got into technicals? Last time we got into technicals, the amazing game known as Chain of Memories came into existence. This part is just turned into Chain of Memories shaming.
It's like, funny thing is, like, it's not even that bad of a game. It's just bad compared to its peers.
More like awful compared to its peers.
By peers, I basically just mean 1 and 2. And I guess Birthplace, Sleep, and Dream Drop Distance too. Since those are the quote-unquote high-quality games that are made for handhelds.
Birth by Sleep is actually like a really good game in my opinion. It's probably my third favorite.
I think for me it's probably
Well,
like
it's
4
not
or
like
5, and it's going to fall like a rock when we get to that game. It's probably going to be last place.
What are you talking about? It's gonna be your favorite game. Have fun fighting mysterious figure.
3
3
times!
times.
Including his Terra.
As Terra.
That's gonna be fun.
I like how we, in unison, we thought of it like that. That's funny.
It's like, no. No more. Notice I have a potion in there, and I don't want a potion in there. Stock that. Actually, how much money do I... 973? I'm not making as much as I should. Because ethers cost 200 each. Okay, as long as that one doesn't
Ethers
jump
more
down, I'm
like-
fine.
Breathers.
There's that last one. Should still be up here, right? Yeah, it is. Lock on. Lock. I'm mashing the lock on button, by the way. Just want to bring that again.
Wahey!
What? It didn't even drop. What? It didn't drop.
Oh. Don't you just love it when that happens? Don't you just love farming synthesis? Oh my goodness, we have an hour to beat the part. Do you think it's gonna happen?
Yes, because it's not just the power things we have to go for. We have to go for all those other synthesis items we're gonna go for too. Because we have to get everything that's pre-Hollow Bastion here.
Look, guys, let me do something for you guys. All right,
We might even break 3 hours at this pace.
Let me quote Mayonnaise Doctor. I'm gonna try to get lower or shorter parts now because this is just getting too out of hand.
And I still agree to that.
So whatever happened to that then, huh, buddy?
Power gems happened, or power stones.
I feel like this is subtly my fault.
I mean, I was gonna have to do this eventually. we just push the schedule up.
Woohoo! I love pushing schedules.
Wish I had stopgub, but I don't think it's even possible to get that before Hall of Action.
That's post Hollow Beast.
Yep, and it's Sami, so I need to leave.
Ha! This is it.
Might as well go and get my 2 MPs back.
My 2 MPs. As a wise man once said, how quickly do I have to beat this game again? I just thought about that.
For Chain of Memories, no idea.
Oh god, please don't tell me I have to beat this in allotted time.
I don't think you do.
I'll look at the achievements in a second.
There's a lot of BS achievements in Chain of Memories, so I wouldn't hold it as an impossibility. But...
Don't worry, guys. I'll read to you some amazingly terrible achievements.
I'm just gonna double check what's the Power Stones at? Power Stone, yep, still 2. So we're not even halfway there.
I like how I get to look at my beautiful platinum on Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. I got 50% and 56% in Birth by Sleep.
I think that's around the percentage I have on Birth by Sleep too. Like, 'cause I was actually trying to platinum all the games. I got the 1 and 2, and then Birth by Sleep was my next game, and yeah, that killed it.
You were like, haha, you funny.
And I hadn't even started Chain. I started Chain Memories like months later, and I haven't platinumed that one yet either, because I think at the time I started it was just before Super Mario Odyssey was gonna come out. And let's see, I can choose between Rechain of Memories or Super Mario Odyssey. That's a really hard decision.
That really is, man. What kind of decision could you possibly make?
One of these days I'm gonna realize that I have to run out the door.
Let's see. Chain of Memories trophies, not achievements. You have to be very specific.
I mean, it's basically achievements.
They are achievements.
I'm gonna refresh it.
Let's see. Obtain all trophies, yeah. Whatever. Clear a game without using a continue.
You have to do that in that game too.
Yeah.
Sami.
But the real question is, whose story? Does it matter?
For which one?
For beating the game without using a continue. It doesn't specify. The trophy has Riku on it, but it doesn't specify.
It might be either. In which case, definitely do Riku.
Yeah, I was about to say.
If it doesn't matter, then go for the easy one.
Because seriously, Marluxia, I have issues against Marluxia all the
Everyone
time.
has issues against Marluxia.
He's a good battle theme, though. That's good.
Marluxia is, I think, the main reason why I stopped playing the game, well, other than Odyssey.
Don't you love how you need to get high scores on 100 Acre Wood games?
For some reason, I actually did that, and most of them are easy, but one of them is just way too high to be any semblance of fun.
Let's see. Your story mode. Obtain all of the slights. That's easy. That just requires grinding.
Yeah, it's what you're gonna do anyway, because you need to get level 99.
Obtain all attack bonuses for Riku. Again, same thing.
Just for Riku's side.
Collect all of Jiminy's journal entries. That
one's gonna suck.
I am very scared of that one. Collect all card collection entries in Jiminy's journal. Ugh. Collect all story entries. Collect all character entries. Collect all minigame. That one's easy. Collect all D reports. Collect all card collections in D report. That's Riku's stuff.
The monkeys are jumping around like their lives depend on it, but they're not jumping anywhere.
Edit a card deck 500 times?
That one's just... I mean, I guess that's technically a grind too, huh?
Yeah, because I'm just gonna have to edit over and over and over. Oh my gosh.
Because most people just are gonna decide on one deck and stick with it with maybe small changes for their playthrough.
Yeah, like make 20 cards become premium cards. Aww.
Premium is just like normal cards, but they're worse. So have fun ruining 20 cards.
Clear the game without fleeing from a single.
Oh, that's gonna suck. And I think that one has to be Sora.
Max out Sora's level. Max out Riku's level.
So you have to do it twice.
Break an enemy's card 1,500 times.
So whoever came up with this needed people.
Oh my lord! Replenish HP when you have less than 5% HP.
There, I got a Power Stone.
Strike an enemy before entering a battle 100. Well, that's gonna be easy because I'm gonna be grinding. Win 200 duels. I think that's Riku only. Oh wait, no, it's not.
No, duels are when you and your opponent both play the same card value at the same time.
It's very easy to exploit that, for the record.
Mm-hmm.
Get over 10,000 Moogle points. I don't know if that'll be that bad.
I think I just got that one naturally. Although
Use
I say
over
naturally, but I
20,000
grinded a bunch.
Use over 20,000 Moogle points at a Moogle shop.
I'm gonna save here because I would hate to have
Synthesize 300 rooms.
Synthesis is even in Chain of Memories? I mean, I know there's Moogle shops,
I
but...
think they mean make 300 rooms.
Oh, well, that's not too bad, because you're going to get that in your grinding anyway.
Open 10 chests from hidden rooms. That one's easy. Hit an enemy with an object. I mean, you technically do that in the tutorial, so I'm not worried about that one. Then that's the last one. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah.
How did that one not see me? Oh well. Take it. Oh, you could not have picked the worst spot to freeze!
I just hope you have fun fighting. Mysterious figure, no heart. You know which one I'm definitely looking forward to besides Mysterious Figures? I'm really looking forward to you fighting him.
Well, clearly it's no
Never
heart
done it.
because you just said it.
That too, but no, I'm more looking forward to. See ya. There's no escape.
No, I'm not. That's the one that traumatized me, by the way. And I didn't even beat it. I had to give up. It's the only boss in the series I've ever straight up given up on and never went back to.
It's terribly designed.
Show me anguish, everyone.
Show me anguish.
How did you not see
How did
me?
he not see you?
Whatever, I'll take it. I do not even care. That puts me up to 4.
Show me anguish. There's no escape. Too slow.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have sound turned off when fighting these bosses.
I refuse. You must keep it on.
So, should I be live streaming those when it happens? Because if my internet can handle it, I'll do it.
There's no escape. See ya.
It'll probably mean the video quality is kind of hampered. I can probably only stream like 720, 30 FPS, but whatever.
Nah, you can. You don't have to do those ones live if you don't want to. I mean, if you want to, you can. Show me anguish.
The 1080 60 FPS is nice, but these, I mean, in Birth by Sleep's case, that was originally a PSP game, so... Okay.
Hopefully this could be the last one, because you have 4, right?
Yeah, I should. Let's double check. Items, stock. It was Power something. Power Stone 4, yeah. And Power Stones are... Yeah, I have the page open right now. Power Stones are the ones that Sniperwilds drop.
Yep. At least you're going to have one of the most annoying ones out of the way, so...
I mean, the guide that I have open, it literally says this is the most annoying enemy that Final Mix added. Which, I disagree, but...
No, that's the pink Argent.
Exactly. I mean, they got the color right. I really wish I could bait them away, but Not that lucky. I might be able to get this one without... Got it. Thankfully, it has a really long wind-up time.
How do they expect you to heal with under 5% HP?
I got that one by chance. It basically boils down to chance. Like one of those times you're just gonna heal and you're gonna have virtually no health. Oh, and by the way, there's no second chance at once more in that game, so...
I know, that's why I'm saying, how do they expect you to be able to do this? I should obviously just start speedrunning this game, just so when I get to it, it becomes really easy.
Do a level 1 run. It worked for Cage 2, right?
Oh, no, never. I don't think you can do a level 1 run in this game.
Seriously? That'd be like the one game in the series you can't, but I guess it's early enough that it's feasible. Those two monkeys are tied to the hip. Can they leave? So it's like, that one's just trying to jump so hard and can't do it. I would go after that one right now, but I'm scared that one's actually going to make it.
Did I seriously not get the achievement? I got hit one more time, I would have died. Like, what else could I have done there?
Crap, I screwed up, didn't I? Yep. Those three would not leave. They wouldn't leave.
I love video games.
This part's almost 2 hours long now.
Is it happening?
Well,
Alright,
again, we have to have so much other stuff we have to get aside from these dumb power wilds.
Alright, so what games on my list do I have can take longer than
Take longer than Chain of Memories? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Because there's hardly any RPGs on there. I think it's Cage 2, Chain of Memories, and what was that, Phantasy Star 4?
Phantasy Star 4, yeah.
But
I could technically go through the entire Phantasy Star series.
let's just leave it at 4 for now. We don't need any more RPGs.
Yeah, we told each other that RPGs are kind of like hit or miss, really, because
They're too long!
They can be very short, or, in most cases, very, very long.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the Xenoblade games, but I'm never going to do an LP of one of those. Never, ever. My Xenoblade 2 save is around 200 hours, and I'm maybe halfway done. Merc missions are fun, everyone.
I would do, what's it called? See, I think I told you I would do Xenoblade Chronicles if you didn't care. 100%.
The first one?
Yeah.
That would probably be a live stream game, but...
100%ing it?
That's why.
I mean, last time I did it, it was like, it took me like 200 hours, I think.
I don't doubt it. I never even beat the main story. I came super close, but my interest died just before the final boss, and I was like, eh. And by the time I tried to come back, I couldn't remember how the game worked.
So what are you doing now? What are you farming now?
Still the Power Wilds. I still need one more.
What? I thought you got it.
No, I didn't. I got 4. And I got super close to the 5th one, but the 3 of them were tight to the hip and they wouldn't leave. And...
Is it thunder?
I thought it was a car, but maybe it is thunder. I mean, it's almost 7 here, so it's kind of dark out. Can't really see clouds or anything.
But you can see flashes of lightning.
That is true. You know, when they're actually visible, and even then, lightning's not particularly super... What's the word? Like, it's not that it's harder to see, but it's not quite as big around here. Thanks, desert.
The joy of living in a desert.
I mean, I don't particularly consider that a bad thing. It's just a thing.
What is the max level in this game? Please don't tell me it's 99.
I think it is. It's past 70, because that's what my Sora was at before I stopped.
Why did I agree to doing this again?
Because you were either going to do that or Birth by Sleep. And you really wanted to see me do Birth by Sleep, so I would suffer and show me anguish. Which means you had to do Chain of Memories.
I hate what we've done with our channel.
That wasn't even the worst decision we made that day. That day's gonna live on in infamy for our channel.
The worst day. The worst. Well, yeah. Then what was the worst thing to agree upon?
The other thing we agreed on that day, which I don't want to say yet because we haven't started it, but you know what it is and I know what it is.
You mean a game that we've been wanting to 100% for a really long time?
100%.
200%.
Yes. That was a bad idea.
What are you talking about? That means we can finally finish the game. 200%. Isn't that a dream for you?
Oh, dream, huh?
Are you okay? Is your eye twitching a little?
No, not yet. That only really happens when Bubsy's involved. Bubsy or Vanitas.
So, speaking of Bubsy, when you LPing the new Bubsy game?
Never.
Why not? You gotta. When are you gonna finish 100%ing Bubsy 3D? You didn't 100% it.
I came close enough.
You 99.
It was one rocket, and I couldn't figure out how to get it.
Do you think the devs knew how to get it?
How did they see me? How? I was way out of their range of sight.
So about that Bubsy 3D.
You know what? You can let's play it this time.
Do you wanna tell everybody about your experience playing Bubsy 3D? I don't think you've ever actually gone in detail your overall thoughts and feelings. 'Cause that was an HPO, so you couldn't really.
Yeah, I mean, I did very briefly at the end because I don't really consider the HPO as in effect at the very beginning and very end, like before and after I start playing or stop playing.
Alright.
But basically, it was awful. It was absolutely awful. But like, I didn't even really feel like I could properly complain because it was just unfinished. Like every complaint about the game I could bring up is that the game's unfinished.
It really is. It's not just like a finished terrible game. It's like actually genuinely unfinished. You've beaten the game through, so you would know.
Yeah, at the time I beat it, I was the closest anyone had gone to 100%ing it. Now there's a proper speedrunning community to the game. I don't know who thought of that, but...
what are you talking about? It's the greatest thing ever, you know?
What could possibly go wrong, everyone?
What could possibly go wrong?
I feel like this is too close. Run, run, run. Okay. No, no. Okay, thankfully, stop seems to always work whenever you're locked on, so I think that's what went wrong that one time.
On the bright side, I'm very glad there's no time limit to beating this game.
For Chain of Memories, yeah.
Yes. What could possibly go wrong?
Could possibly go right.
Why won't you LP the new one 100%?
Well, for one, I would have to buy it.
That's the first problem.
So I'm not paying full price for that. But I think it was $40, wasn't it?
I think it was $30. It was something overpriced, regardless.
It's like it's indie game priced, but it's upper indie game priced, and it's too much. That's what you need to know. It costs too much money.
I've heard everybody just talk about how terrible.
Yes, I got it. Power Stone.
Power Stone.
So that puts me at 5. I'm going to say, I swear, that lightning goes off, and my PS4 has a power shortage before I reach the save point.
Oh, that would be so awful. Was that lightning? Do you even know?
I think that's just a car.
It sounded like.
Or no, it's an airplane. Because I live kind of close to an airport.
Oh yeah, there it is again.
Yeah, that's an airplane. Well, I saved, so...
In the next part...
No, we're not done yet. I told you, we're not stopping at this. We're getting everything we need pre-Hollow Bastion. The Power Wilds were never even supposed to be a part of it originally.
I warned you guys.
Items, stock, so... Okay, we had enough for Blaze Shards, so next look at Bright Shards, which I'm sure we don't have enough of. It says you need 13. Where's Bright? I don't see Bright on here. Bright, I have 9. That's better than I thought, actually, but I still need more.
Woo.
So I need 4 more.
You just want to admit it. You just want to beat my part.
Well, yeah, I basically admitted to that in the Wind Waker video. And the funny thing is what to do, I'm going to go back to super short videos. Because it's this and the next part of this and the second Unleashed video. Those are the only ones that I have a justifiable reason to have super long.
Well, you know what? The real question is, who do you think inevitably will hold the longest part?
Well, so far it's been you by several years at this point. I should probably switch off my Spellbinder Keyblade. I don't need this anymore. Get something
Why
with
is this
longer
game
reach.
only now teaching me about card breaks?
I don't know. Oh, greens, yes. Green wraps, they were there, but they didn't drop it.
Of course they didn't. You don't even have like luck ups or anything.
They didn't drop it again. Like, it'd be one thing if it didn't drop the bright shards, but they're not dropping anything.
Woohoo! I need to take off my headphones for a second to do something.
This was supposed to be a short video, like maybe an hour.
My game is low for the record, right? Like, you can barely hear it, if anything.
I can't hear it at all, but it should be mentioned too that I'm listening to the Kingdom Hearts 1 game audio, so that's probably drowning it out.
I would assume that means in the recording, in turn, it probably...
The Power Wilds are back. Not dealing with them. That's a really good thing that just those four right there, because it's a consistent place where I get multiple of this Thunders.
21. That means I get to use the most OP move, right? Come on. Let me use it.
It was 20 to 23, and I think you have to get a certain slight ability for that.
It is. I know it is. Trust me, I used it.
He tried to convince me so much that it was such a good ability, and I just could not see it.
It is disgustingly overpowered.
The funny thing is, like, a short while later in the game, you get Ars Arcanum, which I found way more useful than that. Like, the only downside to Ars is that the number value is so low, so it's super easy to break. I think it has to be 0 to 6, and that's really, really not good.
Will they drop anything this time? No. You're just, as they say, unlucky. You know?
Key?
Unlucky.
You're not wrong.
You know what they say, all toasters toast mayonnaise.
Actually, did I write down what the drop rate for those green guys? 10% in order to get the bright shards. So yeah, I really am just unlucky.
That means you have a 1 in 10 chance to get it. So theoretically, every 9 kills, you should get it.
Theoretically doesn't mean I will. And learning that one.
Theoretically. Hypothetically.
Oh, you've got an ether.
Streakabralically.
There's got to be another place to grind for these other than Traverse Town.
You know what I made the description of the
SA2
Sonic
video?
Yeah. Just take a guess. It's pretty simple. It's pretty to the point.
I'm trying to come up with a proper pun for Mission Street and make it sound really bad. Mission okay?
No.
Okay!
I said fuck this level.
Oh, so no puns whatsoever. Okay, that works too.
No, I just said fuck this level.
I mean, anybody that saw the main LP of that, or really any part that you talked about Tails, would know that you did not like Mission Street one bit.
I was wondering why in that part, and then it happened.
The best part is, like, the first couple missions were totally fine. It's just when you got to the time trials where it started screwing you over so hard.
Look here, I don't want to talk about that.
Well, you don't have to do it again.
Good.
Also, we watched my Chow beat up some other Chow.
That is true. Wait, was that recorded?
No, it wasn't.
Aw.
It should have been, but
We should have recorded that because that would have been a highlight of the video.
that was good.
We actually wound up getting an emblem from that too, so we better remember to bring that up.
Yeah, I know.
It's the only part of the level so far that I've actually seen the green wraps these guys show up. Well, that and the alleyways, so... Gonna be going between the gizmo shop and the alley.
run, so... It is a 2-room run, so it is worth it. Have you... You know what? You should really try synthesizing some items right now and see how much you're able to get, if you haven't already.
Well, I mean, the idea is to see what I have total. Because that way I can just quickly check, see, okay, this is how much you need in the game, and this is what I have now.
I love Chain of Memories. It's the greatest game of all time.
Why is it so hard to get bright shards? And of course, the Sniperwilds back, but I don't even care anymore. I've got what I need from you. I'm never... I'm never dealing with that again.
They're the second most annoying enemy in the game.
Second only to our best friend that I'm not even going to attempt right now because there's no way. I'm not even dealing with these guys. I just want to get the greens.
You could do it technically. I don't think you're going to win though.
Yeah, I could try it. You know, if I really hated myself.
If you're lucky, you'll get what you want.
Do they just not drop anything in Traverse Town? Is that how it works?
No, you got the drop like in the first one, remember?
I haven't gotten it since.
Well, that's because all your luck is down the pooper now.
Well, I mean, before I started recording, I did tell you about how I wasted all those cores in Xenoblade 2, right?
Yeah, it's true. You did say RNG isn't really on your side.
Which, by the way, I went through roughly 80 cores today. Not a single one!
I've already gotten a rare. How does that make you feel?
Oh, I've got plenty of rares. It's just... And from what I've heard, the last few, which is what I'm down to, is what's really bad. Because I have plenty of rare blades, but you want to get all of them because they have special quests tied to them.
Fine.
So if you want to 100% the game, or even if you don't, you just want to do all the quests, then you need to get all the rare blades.
It's like Pokemon, except RNG.
Pokemon's RNG too.
It's like Pokemon, but more RNG.
That's debatable.
It's like Pokemon, but no Pokemon. Instead, it's hot girls.
Hot girls and Greg, or whatever his name is, Gorg.
Gorg.
Hot girls and Gorg.
Hot girls and Gorg. Ain't that a shame?
You know, I like Gorg. I barely use him in combat because his abilities are so picky, but...
Every time you say that, I just think of Georg from Majora's Mask.
I mean, he is a fish man. I think he's supposed to be a merman, but he has legs, and it's kind of weird.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, if you wind up getting him, you'll figure it out. Which, if you're still playing 100% of that game, you will. Eventually. Just hope he isn't one of the last few you get. Because his mission kind of sucks.
I hope he is the very last one that I get.
No, the last one you want to get, at least from the ones I have, Ursula. Her thing to grind is awful. Never again, please.
Don't you mean the greatest of all time?
Have you gotten to the point of the game where you have to start doing Merc missions?
Yeah.
Well, guess what you have to do for the entirety of hers? Merc missions over and over, and they're just long enough so that you can't idle the game. So,
Great.
You have to sit there watching your Switch the whole time.
Awesome. You telling me that isn't just like the coolest thing ever? Like, come on.
You have to do something like 50 of these for her.
Awesome.
And
Can't wait
they're
for
all
it.
somewhere between, I'd say, between 10 to 20 minutes each.
Sweet, it's what I've been waiting for in my video games.
She was my first rare, by the way. It's just like, yeah, what a great entry point.
I don't know what my rares are.
What the? I did not know that they even spawned in here.
All I know is I have some, like, cute girl.
That's like most of them.
yeah. It's like, it's pretty much the entire game. I just got this cute girl.
It looks like they're all just fire, blizzard, and thunder, so not really worth my time.
Yeah, it's Trevor's town. It's generally what happens.
So is there anywhere else I can go for the greens? I got a thunder shard. I mean, that is something I
Garber
needed
is more
to.
interesting to fight in this game than it is in Kingdom Hearts 1. That's sad.
Okay, this is starting to get kind of ridiculous. Should I just start looking level to level and maybe I'll have better luck in Wonderland or something?
You might.
But, like I said, I wrote down Deep Jungle for the Clayton Arena, but they weren't there. And nothing drops in Olympus Coliseum.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh
that
crap! Nope,
there's-
nope. Select
Oh
world.
god! Yeah, no, get out.
I forgot that when it's right next to it, the warp drive doesn't select.
I know. At least you still have your beautiful ship.
Mm-hmm. And we've seen it a few times this part, but it's a 2-hour video.
20 minutes left.
We're totally gonna break it because we're not even close.
Oh, no.
We might even break 4 hours at this rate.
Oh,
I'm gonna hate rendering this video. And no one's gonna want to watch it because it's gonna be a freaking Titan.
oh Lord.
I know that was not supposed to be a pun because we were just talking about Xenoblade 2, but I guess it could be a pun.
I didn't even think of that. Stun impact. 3 attack cards of the same type with the total value of 20. So 777. Or 666 wouldn't be right. I know how to math. It's like that one meme. Time to date this video. 2 plus 2 is 4. Minus 1 is 3. Click math. And there I go again, dating the video once more.
So I remember that time we recorded that Rayman Legends video, and Yogi was talking about how he was so certain that Bernie Sanders was going to end up as president. Yeah, that was a fun time.
I love dating videos. It's fun. You can't tell me with a straight face that you don't love dating videos.
The best part was Rayman Legends was one of our oldest LPs at the time, too. So
I'm
if
still
SA2 wasn't
surprised.
around, then it would have been.
I'm still surprised that that's, like, that old of a...
And it's not even that many parts. I think it was only like 18 or 19. And I really put a push for it at the end to get them out.
Yeah, well, guess what? You didn't.
Yeah, I mean, it's done now.
Yeah, but you know what else is done? I don't know.
So he would save my hunt for the bright shards. No such luck? Fine.
Let me tell you, like, a secret, alright?
Can't even find the greens.
I'm gonna sing a song for everybody. Oh my god. That is, I am so sorry.
That wasn't even a song, that was a note.
I mean, I was gonna sing a song, but, you know, it's...
Yeah, you guilted yourself out of it?
Yeah, and it kind of didn't work. Suffice to say.
I'm guessing you're supposed to get through here from somewhere else, right? Because my high jump isn't working.
Yeah.
I think I could probably actually bug the glide out enough to get up there if I kept at it at the right angle, but... What's the right angle?
How do I remove cards? Get out of here. Oh, leave me alone.
Where are the greens?
Is that a weed joke? Give me the greens.
Yes, clearly it was a weed joke.
No, you like, give me the greens. Give me the weed. I hope you guys know that Mayonnaise Doctor he's a huge druggie.
I mean, I do have the eye twitch.
I don't know how that equates to drugs, but okay.
I was referring mostly to like a physical reflex, but
he does PCP.
Boy, which of these would be most likely to have it? I am so confused.
I don't know. Wait a minute.
I mean, I feel like the only one that's a certain no is Atlantica. And, well, Olympus Coliseum, because Olympus Coliseum doesn't drop anything. Actually, I think there are some in Halloween Town.
Does Chain of Memories have its own version of 13th Struggle?
Maybe. I don't think it does, though. I mean, I don't know why they would go out of their way to make special music there and not for the rest of the game.
Or did they just use the MIDI version?
It's probably the MIDI.
Why does it have the MIDI version? I don't get it.
Clearly they didn't care about that game any more than you do.
They really didn't give a shit about this game, did they?
No, I don't want these. I don't want the white mushrooms yet. Eventually, yes, they're going to be my best friends, but not now. There might not even be any green rhapsodies here.
Where is... Uh-oh. Did I get rid of my heal card?
Maybe?
Perfect. Oh. I love not having a heal card while fighting a boss.
Oh yeah, it's the best.
Oh god, I'm gonna die. I shouldn't even LP this game.
Can't wait for
I
that
died.
LP.
Well, guys, my time. You can't see me. The time is now. I don't think they're gonna be here. You're gonna find the Chimera here, potentially.
I'm just looking for some green rhapsodies. I don't have the slightest clue where to look.
Look, you might want to just wait until you get to the end game.
But they vanish almost completely once you pass Hollow Bastion.
No, they're in Deep Jungle. Remember?
No, they're not, because I was there at the beginning of the parts. They weren't there.
They're there post Hollow Bastion.
Are we sure about that?
I am fairly certain.
Because if we're wrong...
I am nearly 100% certain.
I've never had to grind the green ones before. It's so weird.
I am...
Usually I'm grinding the blizzard or the fires or maybe the thunders, but
You can trust me. You can believe me. Do you trust me?
trust, yes. Believe, no.
Why don't you believe me? What did I do?
Let's see there. I just remember that there was that one wall that you can climb up. We should be able to get the extra item now because we can glide. Come on, Sora, stand up. You have to... Whoa, camera, work! Oh, there's 2 chests over here. One of them is going to be Dalmatians, yeah. And the other one... I don't know, maybe a gummy... Nope, an elixir. Well, got it at least.
This isn't fair. They can dodge your attacks. Why can bosses do that?
Yeah, they should all just be damage sponges, clearly.
Should be. I agree.
Why am I even going back to check? Oh, I have an extra teleport point now. I guess I'll go to the vines because I need to do that. No, I thought the vines was something else.
Just so everybody knows, you don't need to beat the vines, you just need to do the vines. Goober!
You have to glide over there. Okay, Sora, you can do it. Your baggy pants give you extra air time.
Gosh dang it. Also, my game bugged out the first time. It wouldn't... I lost my healing card. Oh, wait, no. It's because I put it in a slate. Forgot that's how that works. I accidentally put it in a slate. You can't remove them from slites, can you?
I think it's L2 to get rid of them slights.
You know what, Tarzan? Why are you even here? You're pointless here.
I agree.
The control on this thing is really weird. I hate it.
This weird vine section that most people that play this game don't even know this part exists. So, yes, this part exists.
There's like 4 different no, there's 5 different sections. Just go as slow as you can.
I thought there was
basically.
just the 2. Well, apparently there's part of this that I didn't know about either.
Wait, you thought this was the other... there was only this section?
Yeah, I thought this was it.
Ah! No, there's way more.
I must have stopped after this.
I mean, I don't blame you.
There's a fruit over the... No! This is just a walk of shame at this point. Just let me through already. Is there a restart? Oh, yes there is. Okay, restart. Not really a restart if it put you outside, but okay.
Oops. Oh, hey, I got the achievement Tightrope Rock.
What's it for?
That's for healing under 5%.
Oh, well, good job.
Yeah, but I accidentally put my heel in a slate again.
I cannot wait for this LP, everyone. This is gonna be fun.
I'm so good. This game. I just want to buff my damage up, but the game won't let me.
You can get stronger cards. I cannot control the camera, and it's really starting to bug me.
That was like absolute panic. That was really funny. I pressed continue. Does that mean I have lost?
I think it does.
Even if I go to the venue?
If you reload it, you might be okay. I'm not actually sure.
You have lost! Yield! Can't
So
wait
last
for
fruit
that.
over there. I got an AP up. Woo!
Woo.
Then it was worth it.
You have lost! Yield! Enough! You have lost! It's a good boss. It's your favorite boss. outside of Sia. What's yours is mine!
Are you trying to make that LP not happen?
Hey, if that LP wouldn't happen, fucking think Chain of Memories would ever happen.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure Chain of Memories would come first. Although, for some reason, I actually put it down as Birth by Sleep as being after this game instead of KH2, like I should have.
Probably because that's your next game, if I had to guess.
That makes sense. That, and we have no idea how long Chain of Memories and KH2 will take.
No, we really don't. Kingdom Hearts 2 will probably take as long as the Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yeah, like maybe a little bit longer. Maybe a little bit shorter. I don't know. Like, there is a post-game grind, but it's not nearly as bad as this game.
Yeah, it really isn't. And plus, I've level 1 the run or the game, so I don't expect myself to fail at like almost any point.
He was
Trust
able
me,
to
I
beat
feel like-
Lingering Will in under 10 minutes before he even did that level 1 run.
Yeah, so. And I even showed it to him. I did it in like 3 tries.
Oh, he
or
did!
something.
It's like,
And I know how to AI loop the son of a bitch now too, so.
as I mentioned, we're getting very close to that point. That point of the video. Specifically,
Well,
the video length.
We get to beat the part.
We're under 10 minutes away and we're still nowhere near it because I have no idea where to find these green guys. There's...
I mean, you could just like.
I could just keep going through Traverse Town over and over and hope for the best.
You could just end the part. You know.
No, that's not gonna... Worst case scenario, I'm just gonna go and get everything other than the one part.
You know, you could just end the part now. Be like,
Like, this
in the
isn't
next-
like Wind Waker. I have a set of things that I'm trying to do.
You could be like, you will see you in the next part where we grind more synthesis. You know,
I'm going back to Verse Town.
instead
Yeah,
of
the next
being
part is
like,
definitely Hollow Bastion. I don't care if this is the 4-hour video.
Oh no. Well, we're
My
definitely...
editor cares.
The record is gonna be beaten.
And I hope it's never broken again, if it's as long as I think it will be.
Well,
It was
was
going to be one of the
fun.
RPG games.
it was fun holding the record while it lasted.
He had it for a few years.
But how does it feel knowing you've beaten the record? You
I
know?
mean, we knew it was going to happen in this game. It was just a matter of when.
Pretty much.
I didn't think it was going to be this. Honestly, I thought it was going to be the next part. But
Next part's probably still gonna take a long time.
I don't think it'll beat this part now. But well, no, the best part, the audio is going to corrupt again, so it's going to be another silent part.
Oh god. We would just have to re-commentate over it, which is...
Including
It's
all the
terrifying.
failed Power Wilds and...
Watch as that actually happens.
I swear. We're only at 6. Or no, that's gems. Bright shards are still at 9.
It looks like my temporary controller fix is over with. Now I
actually have more mithril shards than I need. You only need 12 in the game, and I have 20.
It's really good. No, wait, no, you need more probably because to make mithril. Damn it! Now I'm sad.
I mean, I have 7 mithrils. Seems like
you need
enough.
a lot more.
I mean, I don't remember ever having problems with mithril shards.
Damn, I'm sad now.
Thunder shard, I have got enough of those. Frost shard,
yeah,
I have
my controller's back to being.
Frost shard,
normal.
I have enough. Blaze, I know I have enough blaze because that's way over. So it is literally just bright. Bright is all I need. I need to go find some of these greens. I need to find them and farm them, and not care about anyone else.
Does it matter which world you do in Chain of Memories? Like
no, it doesn't.
Do any of them have a difficulty spike?
Most of them have difficulty spikes.
I guess I'll go.
Yes,
with
Bright Shard. Yes, I finally got one to drop.
Yes, now you only need like 50 more.
I need 3 more. Watch how we actually get them all one after another, and we don't end up beating the part length after all.
Oh my god! Please.
But that's not gonna happen because I have to keep farming them.
Please. Obviously, you're gonna cut the part where a whole bunch of nothing happens.
Oh please, would you cut the part if a whole bunch of nothing happened?
Yes.
You wouldn't cut the part, period.
Not true. I have
Got
to...
another bright shard. It might actually happen. It's like my luck is turning around now that I'm getting close to the end.
Yes, come on. Come on. We can do it.
So I think I need 2 more.
Come on, enemy. We can do it. We can do it. Oh my goodness.
Going. I'm not intentionally going slow or anything either. It's just no drops that time. It might be faster to go through the Dalmatians route. I don't know. Blaze shard. Let's run over here to the red room. And then we leave the red room.
Come on. Come on, I believe in you, enemy. This happens.
There's like 2 minutes. There's another one. It's 1 left. 1 left.
Oh my god, I can't believe this is happening.
The best part is because I tried killing them for so long. Although I didn't really have a good grind route down. I think I have one now.
What are the odds of this happening?
I mean, I'm still going to double check. Because, okay, just a reminder everyone, I need 13. Oops, I'm running into a wall because I was not looking where I was going. I was checking the Excel sheet.
I will rush you to finish this part if you manage to get 1 more, and that's all you need. Come on, game. Come on.
Thundara ring, but no. Oh, there's 1 left. No, there's 2 left. Somehow I missed them both. And neither of them dropped it. It would be so funny, but we're down to 90 seconds. I think that's like 2 tries. It's going to be close, though.
You're just going to end the part. Leave everybody hanging, you know?
So in the next part... No.
Can't believe you want to beat my record.
I want to beat it so I can never beat it again. And I'm being very serious about that.
And I want to beat it so then I can hold it yet again. Time for me to artificially extend parts.
Isn't that what you was yelling at me for with Wind Waker?
No.
Because I could have kept going. I got one.
Oh, you run out. Get out of here.
I gotta get. Okay, go blue. Items, stock. Bright Shard 13. That's what we need. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye.